200 years after legendary explorer Zebulon Pike gave the Flint Hills the name we call them by today, and complained about how they rocked his feet, 34 brave souls chose to race 200 miles of this area's punishing gravel roads. They called the race the Dirty Kanza. The area did not become more forgiving in those 2 centuries. On the contrary, it's like the geology and soil composition of the Flint Hills were purpose-built to punish cyclists. The ass-kicking is mainly delivered in 2 forms, gravel and mud. The abundant flint that prompted the area's namesake is damned sharp.
Well, I said surfing, gravel surfing.
Indigenous peoples harvested and sharpened the stuff to make their most effective arrows and knives. Bits of flint lurk in the gravel, like mines armed to pop tires. The Dirty Kanza has been called the race of 1,000 flats. Where there isn't gravel, there is mud. The area is dominated by clays that expand dramatically when they get wet, which limits their ability to absorb water. That means when mud forms, it is wet, sloppy, and likely to stay that way for a while. Its frame sticking, chain drive choking, and it is relentless.
The mud is persistent. When it's on there, it doesn't want to come off.
Last year we had rough conditions throughout the race between the heat and wind, and we did not have a lot of mud. And I think we're going to have a lot of mud this year. So both for the 200 and the 350, that'll probably present the biggest challenge.
This year, as 3,200 participants face down miles and miles of flint and slop, it's hard not to think of what Pike would say to folks willingly making themselves sore in these rough hills. Regardless of whether he'd find the decision bold or foolish, we can be pretty sure of one thing. He'd know they have grit.
Say anything else?
I need to take a shower.